Welcome, Flex Fit. It's been a while. It's been a minute since I posted. But we're in strange times. We're here for our beautiful coronavirus workout. I know we're all at home and we're trying to stay fit, trying to stay lean, trying to still get that summer body that we've been looking to get. So I'm going to show you a few exercises with bands and some things that you can use at home so that you continue on your fitness journey. With the assistance of my lovely assistant today, Mrs. Caroline. She will be demonstrating the leg portion and shoulder portion of these workouts. It's going to be a little series so that you'll be able to, tap in, load up on those beautiful TVs you have in your homes where you're going to be working out, keeping your social distance, and we'll be able to keep this whole Flex fitness summer going. All right? Want to say something?
No.
Nope. You don't want to say nothing. You want to get to work. Tell them your IG. So they follow you.
Caroline Lewis Fit.
All right. Cool. All right. So first exercise, it will be a suspension trainer assisted squat. This can be done either with a suspension trainer. You can get these on Amazon anywhere from $40 to $150, depending on what your budget is. It latches right into the top of the door. It's a great apparatus to add to your home gym. These can also be done without anything, and you can just squat as you see fit. All you need is a floor for that. So we're gonna start 20 reps. And you notice, just keeping her back upright, weight is pushing through her heels, squatting deep. Deep squat, belly to butt. Good. Like to complete 12 to 20 reps, depending on what your fitness level is. Good. Her fitness level is high, so she's gonna do 20. Good. The benefit of doing this with the suspension trainer is you can take some of the tension off of the patella, aka your knees, for those with knee issues and things of that nature, and you can actually attack the muscle a little more, okay? All right, next movement. There's a little more advanced of a movement, so these are for those that are already really in the gym and they do real leg workouts. This is a barn burner, if you might say so myself. So this is a suspension assisted pistol squat. Pistol squats by themselves are super difficult, so this is a good way to get to the point where you can do an unassisted pistol squat. So she's gonna start, one foot out, make sure she got a leg under her, get some tension in the bands, and she's gonna drop that butt to her heel. Come up, good. 10 is plenty here. Honestly, 6 to 8 for most people is going to do all the quality damage that needs to be done to grow a quad. Good. As you can see, her form's incredible. Good. And don't get into pulling with your arms, make your leg do the work. This is just for balance. So once you get tired, it is a good way to allow you to spot yourself, but you do want to make sure that your leg is doing the work. All right, and don't let that knee travel too far up towards the toe, okay? And also don't lean back too far. Good, easy work. All right, next movement is the suspension trainer, Bulgarian split squat, and we're gonna go banded with this. So she has a band that's not too heavy. She could probably go heavier, but for this demonstration purposes, I'm gonna give her a break. So the biggest thing is I want her to squat straight down with the weight still towards the back of her heel, but I don't want her to shoot her leg back too far. I want that back knee to go down, just like as if it was in a chair. All right, but this gives a little more flexibility for those who may not have quite as much flexibility. So she's gonna complete a few reps. Same thing, 10 to 12. Should be more than enough. 3 sets, 4 sets. You're in the house board, 5 sets. Good. Squeeze, make sure you're squeezing through. Squeeze the quad, squeeze the hamstring, squeeze the glute. Everything is working. Nice deep lunge. And at the bottom, you'll notice that the band slacks, so as she comes up, the tension is increasing. So as she comes up, everything gets heavier. So in essence, making the movement harder. All right? And she wants to stop, but I'm making like 4 more. Let's go. Squeeze. Good. And of course, you'll do both legs. So next movement will be a single leg, stiff leg, or Romanian deadlift, RDL, whatever you want to call it, using the elastic band. This is going to hit the hamstring, a little bit of the glute, and a little bit of the spinal erectors too. So she's going to put one foot on. You want the band to be right in the middle of your foot. You don't want it to be towards the front of your foot because if it comes out from under your toe, it will baptize you and leave a nice little mark on your chin. All right, so she's going to wrap in, put her wrist in, and then grab the band to make the tension tight. This back leg is only for balance. It's not really the working leg. The front leg is the working leg. Straighten up that front leg a little more. Get the hips up. And you're going to contract the hamstring, come up, squeeze the glute. Shoot the hips back, hinge at the hip, come up, push through the heel, squeeze your way up. Good. You're going to complete 10 to 12 reps, 15 if you're bored. You don't have nothing to do. Corona's got us in this house. So you're going to do those reps. Contract, squeeze, good. Contract, don't overbend that knee, hinge those hips back. Stretch that hamstring, squeeze your way up, good. Again, squeeze. All right, this is gonna keep all that, the cellulite from creeping up on you and all this couching and Netflixing y'all doing. There you go. Good, and I'll give her a break. All right, so next movement, plie squat, using one of the thicker bands. So what Caroline is gonna do is put her feet inside the band all the way out, as wide as she can get. Still middle of the foot for the most part. Turn those toes out a little bit. And then she's gonna grab both parts of the band to create some real tension. All right, now if you wanna create more tension than she's about to do, she's gonna move her hands out wider. There you go, because, I'm a butthole. All right, drop her butt and keep her hips tucked. If you want to hit the glutes a little more, especially that little under booty, tuck the glutes, squeeze your way up through the glute, through the heel. All right, come down with control, squeeze your way up. Good, keep those hips tucked, keep them heels down, squeeze. Good. Good. And she'll complete 10 to 12. And if you really want to add a nice little finisher or intensifier, she can put the band down, as she's about to do, and then do 10 pulse reps. Good. And really contract the glutes like you're trying to crack a walnut and make walnut butter. It's a great analogy. Good. How's that feel? All right, that's enough. So next movement is the suspension trainer hamstring curl, which can be a very brutal movement and very difficult for some. So work your way up to it. If you can do it, do them. If not, keep practicing until you can. So the way you start this is you actually put your heels in the fabric part of the suspension trainer. All right, do not put your feet through. You want your foot up against the handle kind of. All right, first part of the movement, you're gonna lift your hips up and then you're gonna drag your heels under your butt while taking your hips up further. Good. This is a hamstring killer. Drop those hips up. If you can keep your glutes contracted the whole time, it makes it even better, makes it even more difficult. Squeeze. Good. Up. Squeeze. Good. Give yourself a nice little base with your arms. Good. And really drive up. Squeeze. Good. Good. Yep. And give me some more. Good. I have one more. Good job. All right, so glute bridges. Now, I don't endorse things, but this is a local guy and he's done a really good job with equipment and everything. So this is Gain Sportswear. I may leave a link on the thingamajig, under the video. But we're going to do some banded glute bridges. This is going to activate the glutes from 2 different regions. So it's going to activate from tension going inward and tension going upward into the sky. But a glute bridge your way into the heavens. So first thing she's gonna do is put the band right above her knee, not up here. I see people putting bands up damn near on their glutes themselves. That's not gonna create enough tension in most cases. So she has it right above the knee, and she's going to move her feet back. Good. And she's going to drive her hips up without pushing back. So I want you to kind of tuck your chin. All right. She's going to drive her knees out, come up, contract your glutes, squeeze, come down, up, squeeze, driving through the heels. You can almost lift the toe if you don't have trouble keeping everything into your heels. Squeeze hard, good. You can complete 10, 15, 20 of these. One of my favorite ways to do it is once you've done 10, is to come up, do a static hold, contract the glutes hard as you can, and then pump out another 10. All right? Good. All right, that'll put a lot of tension in that glute, and that will definitely burn. You'll definitely feel those. All right. All right, next movement. We're staying on the glutes. Ladies, we know that y'all want to work out glutes in every possible way and angle and fashion. Forget anything else like a hamstring. But this works. The glutes, hamstrings, pretty much that whole posterior chain. This is called pull through. We're going to use it with the heavier elastic band. I did use door anchors to attach the band to. These are on Amazon too. There's plenty of different brands. I'm not encouraging or endorsing any of them. So she's going to grab the band. Good. Step out. Don't step out too far. You want to give some stretch, but you do want to create tension. Make sure the heels are down into the ground. And she's going to hinge her hips back and contract her glutes and hamstrings to stand up. You do not want your arms doing the pulling. You want your hamstrings and glutes doing the pulling. Squeeze. Good. And she'll do 15, 20 of these. Good. Now, one thing some people have issues with is if they step out too far or if they don't have great balance, they'll pull and they'll fall back or they'll fall forward and they can't lock in. So one way to alleviate that and still get the same effect, sometimes even a better effect, is to do the kneeling version. So you come down to knees, all right? And same thing, hips back, drive the hips forward, squeeze. Good. Hips back, squeeze. Really get that chest down. Good. Squeeze. All right, make sure you step out for lean, come out far enough so that you can actually get a good stretch with the band. All right? And squeeze. Good. All right? Pull throughs. Calf raises. So, everybody has steps. If you don't have steps, it's easy to find steps. This has been something that I've been doing with my clients for a very, very long time, and they hate me for it every day. Do not get overzealous in trying to do 10 to 15 on every step. You will not be able to walk. I would suggest doing 5 on maybe 10 steps to start. Most of my people do 10 per step, usually doing about 20 steps. The way you do those, you step up, stretch the calf, come down. I want you pushing through the big toe and the second toe. Squeeze your way up. Come down, control, stretch, squeeze your way up. All right, it doesn't necessarily have to be that controlled, but this is for demonstration purposes. I mean, that is slow, but we do want to keep it controlled. I'm sorry. All right, and once you hit your number, be it 5, be it 10, you step up to the next step and keep it going. Squeeze. All right. For my advanced people, you'll be able to play with your foot placement so you can turn your toes in. All right, still pushing through the big toe and the second toe. Or you can turn your toes out, still pushing through the big toe and the second toe. And that just hits 2 different angles of the gastroc, which is the big bubbly part of your calf. The gastroc medius. All right, for all my sciencey folks out there. Good. All right, and you step up, keep going.